Nobody loved the old man of the mountain as much as Dick Hamilton. We all had respect for the majesty of the profile, but Richard Hamilton was besotted with the old guy. I knew Dick Hamilton quite well. I loved him. I, in fact, knew and know a lot of people who loved him. Dick Hamilton knew the history of every hotel built in the White Mountains. He knew all the mountains. He knew all the trails. He knew all the ski areas. He knew all the legends. He knew all the families. I met Dick in 1969 when he was the executive director of the White Mountain Attractions Association. Held that job for 35 years till 2003. Back then, I was a cinematographer, a cameraman with New Hampshire Public Television. I worked on a magazine program called Column 8. Like New Hampshire Chronicle, that show focused on stories about the state. Neil Seavey was one of the talents. Neil grew up in North Conway. Dick Hamilton grew up in Conway. Both Neil and Dick were born in 1936, and not incidentally, I was also born 1936, all three of us. Provincials, all with a love for the state. From the day I met him, Dick was my go-to guy for all things White Mountain. He had a personal collection of old photographs and memorabilia, which he generously shared with me over the years. He was also a fine photographer himself and a good writer. And if I had a question, he was my first stop. He once drove me all over the area in his 1960 Cadillac convertible, a memory I treasure. Dick knew that the old man of the mountain was the #1 attraction in New Hampshire, and every night when he drove from his office in Lincoln to his home in Littleton, he would see the old man, and every night he would say aloud, "Good night, boss." Well, Richard Freeman Hamilton died in July of 2022. He had a period of failing health. I talked with him on the steps of the Littleton Library just months before. He was still grieving over the demise of the old man. The last few years he'd spent creating the Profile Plaza, the memorial to the old man there at Profile Lake. I remember when I first heard the old man had fallen, I thought of Dick. And thinking of the old man, I too said, "Good night, boss, sleep well." And good night to my old friend Dick Hamilton. You too, sleep well.